Hey guys, welcome back. I missed you. Hope you're doing well. And I gotta ask you, what are some of the craziest things you saw in games? Like, seriously. It feels like every game these days has like a whole tier list of like different things to collect. It's either small things that you have to farm like endlessly in order to acquire like just like some sort of an award or accolade or something like that. And then they also have rarer things that either you farm really hard to get a really low drop chance rate, or it's just something that you got to get to the end. But I'm not saying that the farm or the grind isn't worth the while. I'm just kind of curious, like, what is it for you? In the context of Animal Crossing, big thing to talk about is I'd say it's probably villagers. Like, one thing I like about Animal Crossing and its villagers is that there's two different types of ways to get the villagers, right? You can either do it the easy way, which is you just get the amiibo, you set them up at your camp, and then boom, you got them pretty easy. You just have to make them like a couple items or something. I can't remember what the process is, but it's really simple because you can just like grab them. Compared to the other method being that you have to go seek them. Either they come to your campsite on their own attrition or whatever. Not attrition is not the word. Their own volition, I believe is the word. Or you have to go to mystery islands. And considering there's like over 400 villagers in Animal Crossing, you might be going to a lot of other islands, these little mini islands, before you actually find the one you're looking for. And yeah, but if you want to go that route, to me, it's one of those things that like, oh man, why would you do that? It's because it's the legit route. It's like other games, right? Like sometimes they play games where there's like, it's those cool games that they have out there. Like they're 100% free to play, right? They're like 100% free to play, and they mean it. Like nothing in the game requires you to spend any money except maybe at the very least maybe 1% or like 0.1% of the things in the game you can't farm or grind on your own, but the majority of the items in the game you can. And one asks the question, it's like, okay, cool, if it's the game's like that, then why would I ever spend any money, right? And the whole point of that is, oh, well, I spend money because I did the grind in real life to save myself time of having to go find these things in game. And me personally, I can respect it. I've never had anything poor to say about people who as long as it's not like pay to win. Like I feel like there's a big difference between like pay to win and pay to save time. Like the idea, it's like, oh yeah, but it's not fair that they're not going to grind like 10 hours of gameplay in order to get the item. They just went out and worked 10 hours at their real life job and then just spent money. Like they basically cheated the game. No, they value their time and they decided to go the route that was more convenient for them. It made sense, and I have nothing bad to say about them for doing so. It's like, that's just how it goes sometimes. Sometimes it's better to do things easy if you can afford it rather than have to go stress yourself out, right? It's people who either you have a lot of time to spare or a lot of money to spare. And I'm not going to be mad at somebody who has more money to spare than me because I have more time to spare than them, you know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. Quick fun fact that I learned today. So, more and more every day, it feels like AI is becoming my father, or just a parent in general. And I'm not trying to say that to sound weird or anything like that. Hold up, what are these guys talking about? My goal is to be, a multifaceted pop star. Munchy-faceted what now? I want to be someone who has, a bunch of different skills. What kind of skills should I learn, Chris? Cooking skills, always. I'm already a top-notch cooking person, Punchy said he loved the apple cobbler I made. You know it. I sure did say that. I sure did. Oh my gosh, I know. I'll be the first pop star with a line of designer desserts. Just plop down. Yeah, you got your little chowder right there. I think they both have food on their mind because, like, look at my boy Punchy over here. Hold up, Punchy, come back here. Punchy! Punchy! What's with the purse, bro? Hey, Chris. Thanks for saying hi. I get so sleepy when it's dark out. Real talk. Bro has a... Hold on. Just come back here. Come back. Punchy, where are you going? Whoops. I'm so sleepy. Anyway, what's going on with you? You're going treasure hunting? If you find a fossil or a yummy dessert, can I lick it? I want to know, because the longest time I always thought Punchy was a girl, and just recently found out that you're actually just a lazy boy. This purse right here ain't helping. I want to taste prehistoric flavors. Don't side-eye me. Gets his phone out. He's looking up. He got his phone out. He's going to go look up prehistoric flavors, like Brontosaurus flavored, ice cream. Dang, bro. Biff just traversed some quick area. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about something I learned today. So, I popped open the hood of my car. I'm, like, driving around, delivering food and whatnot, and my car overheats. I'm like, what the heck? I don't know what to do. I'm like, I popped the hood. I poured some more coolant into... If you're a car guy, just hold up. Don't go to the comment section yet. Just give me a second to explain how stupid I really am before you roast me. So I top off the coolant reservoir. Mind you, there's a line that says... I didn't realize there's a line that said full. And the fact that it's so far down... they need to have like a second line that's like right towards the top that says full, but not F-U-L-L, rather F-O-O-L, where only a fool would fill up their coolant reservoir that high. But that's me. That's what I did. I poured it all the way up there. This sucker is all the way full. And I'm wondering why my car is overheating. I always make sure that that area is up to the full line, not the full, like it's at max capacity, but the line that says that I'm an absolute utter imbecile for constantly doing that. Well, quick search on YouTube. This is what I'm talking about, like, how it feels like AI is like kind of my dad, because like I check AI first and then I go to YouTube to find like specific answers because I work better with pictures. And apparently there's another bar, like line on the thing, right? And it... No, not that. Not that. My bad. Hold up. I know if you're a car guy, you're already like at the ending. I'm just trying to mentally piece it together. There's another place to pour the coolant into, which is the actual radiator. And I'm like, had no idea that that was a thing. And so I look it up on YouTube and it's like, yeah, you just pop this cap and it should be all the way up to a certain level. I pop it open and it's not full. So I get out my funnel and I start pulling coolant into it. And I'm like pouring it in for a while. And I'm like, oh, dang. No wonder this poor car overheated. Like, oh, it was embarrassing. And I'm like, I should have known this. Like, I felt like, like some dude was about to pull over, like the guy cops, and there's gonna be like, sir, we're gonna have to take your man card. I'm like, oh man, I understand why. By all means, you do that. But it was embarrassing. But fortunately, I did manage to fill it up, and I managed to get home too. Like, it was nice. Like, I actually got it filled up, and it was kind of cool. But the fact that I was completely oblivious that that was a thing that you had to do. Mind you, this car is like 140,000 miles. I never once like filled up the coolant on there. Like, uh, it's God truly blesses people, including like the people who are not all there in the head. And I'm just so grateful that I even have a car to drive at this point, because as it was just bad. I'm like, oh, I can't believe I did that. Ugh. Hey, girl, look at you. She's looking at a little snowflake. Fauna, I feel like Fauna is the most innocent villager ever. Fauna, what's up? Good evening to you. Don't you love an evening walk, dearie? Let's talk. I'm glad for weather like this that's perfect for air drying my laundry. Girl, we cool? I don't think cold, snowy weather is perfect for air drying laundry. I'm just saying that, like, out loud. I think that if you put wet clothes out right now, they'll probably freeze solid. That's my assumption on the matter. I could be wrong. Maybe they won't freeze solid. Maybe they'll be perfectly fine. I don't think that I'm wrong on this one, but I'm not going to tell you how to live your life or wear your frozen blocks of clothing or anything like that. You do you. Poor, sweet Fauna. She really is. The most innocent of villagers, I swear sometimes. We need to put a Christmas tree over here, I'm thinking. Or some sort of decoration, some sort of decor. Or maybe like over here, just some sort of nice, fun decoration. You got a little one there. I like if we can get like a big festive tree and maybe put it over here. Maybe put it on the Able Sister side. And then put up some of the light up presents and stuff like that. I think we just got the one for the ornament. I don't know what that is. But we got that. I think we can go now scroll down to the seasonal list. So we're still short some things, but we'll see if we can find the rest. But maybe one of our neighbors have these things. I don't know. Let's go check out if Walker has something for us. But going back to the original thing I was talking about, like, you know, things that you can pursue in games. Let me know, guys. Like, what are the things that you feel like you've had the most crazy time trying to pursue in a game? Whether it's like a villager in Animal Crossing, or maybe you went shiny hunting in Pokemon, or maybe you played a game like I played Ragnarok Online, and it's your just typical MMORPG where you just try to find all the different loot from destroying lots of low tier mobs and stuff like that. All sorts of stuff like that. Maybe you play like any type of game. Maybe your grind was in a game like Fortnite, per se, and you're just like, oh yeah, I just gotta finish up my battle pass. I'm not pursuing these things. Like, and that's where you're saying. Maybe it's in Minecraft where maybe you're trying to hunt like a specific item, or one crazy one for me was trying to find specific biomes so that I could get stuff. Like, I remember looking for stuff like I can't remember what it's called, the Pale Forest or the Cherry Blossom area. Stuff like that. That was always quite the search right there. And fortunately, by the time I was actually like looking for these things, I had access to what's it called, an Elytra. So it makes those things like a little bit easier, but still, it can be pretty fun. Maybe, and it doesn't have to be like specifically in a game either. Like, maybe your pursuit for something could have been in real life too. You know what I mean? Like, I used to play games like Magic the Gathering, but I also collected Pokemon cards as a kid and stuff like that. So maybe your pursuit was, how many little foil booster packs did you open before you finally found that rare find that you were looking for? I'm just kind of curious to know, like, you know, what is that for you? What was you trying to find the thing? Whether it was like you're trying to find a whole bunch of something small, or maybe it was just one very rare item that you were looking for, and you managed to get it. And I really do hope all these stories, if you tell me them, ended with you actually finding these things. I recently saw a KK from Bootland. I heard they spent a good long while planting, little one. Oh, that's her catchphrase. They must like gardening too. Yep, she does. So I'm pretty certain Bubbles is going to have the DIY. Is it going to be the DIY I want? Well, there's only one I really want. It's the big festive tree, but I'll take some of the smaller ones too. We'll see what we get here. And drum roll is...
Oh my gosh, fine. I should have read the instructions. Whatever. Ugh. Oh, what's up, Chris?
What are you doing?
Well, I'm making an ornament tree. I dreamt the idea when I fell asleep watching Maglevs of Love. It's about trains in love. One of them, hang on, not important. It doesn't matter if Maglev and Mike took their relationship off the rails. Because I'm building a thing.
I love peppy villagers, guys. They're the best. And it's not just because Ketchup is the best villager. But just in general, I just really enjoy having peppy villagers. I try to have every villager on my island, but a peppy one is definitely on the list of must-haves also. So, ornament tree looks like... oh, that's an ornament tree? It's pretty. It's actually quite gorgeous. It's not what I'm looking for, but it's nice to have one. I can set it up somewhere. I'm not sure where we're going to set it up because it's kind of weird how Animal Crossing sets it up where everything that you want in a particular season you get during that season, and by the time you have them all, the season's pretty much over, so you only get to enjoy them for like a week, if even that. But that's Animal Crossing. I have an idea. Let's see how many more times we can talk to each other today. Glimmer. I was just curious about why you're just sitting there at the bush eating your little chowder soup thing. That's all I was curious about. You are totes pulling off that college cardigan. You're too fab, Chris. I've watched many videos on fashion. I know everything. And this thing you've got going on right now, somebody should give you an award. Glimmer. Bro, keep it up. My ego won't be able to fit through the door. Anyway, she thinks that my clothes are awesome, but I think, ta-da, you're awesome. Thank you for swinging by and enjoying some time with me. Hope you're having a wonderful week and everything's working out perfectly great for you. You guys are absolutely amazing, 110%. God bless. I love you. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you very, very soon.